shit, bus stop, broke phone, cold air, ink stains on my fingers from a blank stare. Mama said, dream big, ran, said, don't you dare. I've been talking to the ceiling like it's all I got there. Food stamps in the back of the worn out wallet. Friends in the ground, I still hear them when I call it. Teacher said you're bright, sister said you're a target. I've been fitting my hopes in the rusted apartment, but I got soul in the strobe light, heart in the crowd when the floor shakes, hands in the sky for the hard nights, turn every bruise to a bullfight. Yeah, we light up the low times, sing for the ones that the world breaks. I put my pain in the gold lines, make every loss in a loud praise. Hands in the sky for the hard nights, turn every bruise to a bold face. Yeah, we light up the low times, sing for the ones that the world breaks. We put our pain in the gold lines, make every loss in a loud praise. Hey! Of the gym with a notebook, for the ones in the back of the class that the stats overlook, for the workers on the graveyard shift when the sun high. You are the spark in the floodlight. We got soul in the strobe light, heart in the crowd when the floor shakes, hands in the sky for the hard nights, turn every bruise to a bold fate. Yeah, we light up the low times, sing for the ones that the world breaks. We put our pain in the gold lines, make every loss in a loud praise. Every loss in a loud praise. Sirens in my head, same dream every night. Eyes on the window, sky stuck in twilight. Mom pacing holes in the hallway rug, bills in the stack like a paper flood. Pop disappeared, just a muffled shrug. He's tired of call, that tired drug. I was eating ramen, reading shut-off dates, listening to neighbors argue through the plates. Learned early how the world misplaced kids like me in the empty spaces. I kept a notebook on the loose floor, board lines like knives for a future. Every bar a door to a different shore, but the rent came due when we stayed. Poor cops at the corner, same car, same crew, same kid shark, same headline. Who? Teacher said dream big, I said I do, but the map in her hand didn't show my view. All these ghosts in a one-room place, talking loud in a quiet face. I don't know how this is not it. I just know I ain't done, no, not yet. Back before stage lights feel like court. Every verse, evidence, and breath report. Crowd full of strangers who know my grief. Hands in the air like they want relief. I see my mother in the front row shadow. I still tired from the graveyard schedule. I rap about the night she almost let go. Pills on the sink, water running slow. How I kick the door, how I scream the name. How we both broke down, how we both still changed. Now she stands up when the hook comes in. Mouth each word like a second skin. I ain't holy, I ain't clean cut hope. I'm the kid who almost hung from a rope. Now I throw that rope in the cheering crowd. Say tired of your dreams, put yourself out. Every hurt turns the heat on stage. Every loss is a lit up page. We don't know what this is not yet, but we sing like we live, no regret. Oh yeah, I was born in the storm and sunrise. Rain on the roof, fire in my eyes. World said break, but I learned to rise. Turn every scar to a battle cry. If the dark comes by, let it come fine. I keep walking that crooked line. This pain may truth and truth may spine. I was born in the storm and sunrise. I was born in the storm at sunrise. Rain on the roof, fire in my eyes. World said break, but I learned to rise. Turn every scar to a battle cry. If the dark comes back, let it come fine. I keep walking that crooked line. Pain made truth and truth made spine. I was born in the storm at sunrise. I was born in the storm at sunrise.
Ash on my hoodie, labels last seat, writing in the margins. To the ink runs cheap, mom crying in the kitchen. Rent due same week, scrolling all these highlights while our fridge got weak. Teacher said be realistic, dreams don't fit this town, but I taped them to the ceiling, so they stare me down. If the future got a password, I'ma crack it with these rhymes. Turn my losses into lessons, every scar, every line. Heart racing like it's midnight, but the clock stays stuck on 2. Every billboard sells me daydreams. I just want what's solid truth. From the gutter to the globe, we're lighting up the road. Every broken piece we hold turns silver when it's shown. Streets a star glow, we rise from below. If the world feels cold, then we burn till the sky gets gold. solid truth. From the gutter to the glow, we're lighting up the road. Every broken piece we hold turns silver when it's shown. Streets a star glow, we rise from below. If the world feels cold, then we burn till the sky gets gold. Not here. Hands up for the quiet kids who re-roll fear. For the tired heart that still won't quit. Turn the pain to a prayer. Every word, every bit. From the gutter to the glow, we're lighting up the road. Every broken piece we hold turns silver when it's shown. Streets of star glow, we rise from below. If the world feels cold, then we burn till the sky gets gold. Ash on my hoodie, layering long week. Mama said pray, I just grit my teeth. Lost friends to the fast life, blue lights in the rear view creep. Scroll feeds full of fake smiles, but the hunger in my gut don't sleep. I was raised by the bus stop sermons, old heads talking about that purpose. Corner store change, $2 in quarters. Dreams too big for the surface. Writing on the back of receipts, bars in the margins, blood on the beat. Pain is a language to speak it fluent. Turn every bruise into fuel when I'm moving. I grew up with the grit under neon skies. Heart heavy, but it still wanna rise. They told me keep quiet. I weaponized the silence, turned every dark thought into a riot. Hands up, kids who are never. Hands up for the kids who were never really seen. For the ones with a notebook chasing that dream. We gon' shine through the smoke, no disguise. Grew up with the grid on the neon sky.
Hoodie backpack, bus ride back. Earbuds in, whole world off track. Dad on the phone like you still alright. I say I'm good, but I'm half in the night. Got fears that I dress like fashion. Patching with jokes, but they still keep scratching. Therapy's high, so I vent on the page. Spill out the rage, then I step on the stage. See, they sell you a script at the school gate. Work hard, don't talk, show up on time. But the rich kids skip, still pass, still win. While we clock in overtime, so I study the systems, trace the lines. Ask who profits when we fall in line. If the game rigged, I bend that frame. Put truth in the speakers, call my name. I grew up with the grit under neon skies. Hard heavy, but it still wanna rise. They told me keep quiet. I weaponized the silence, turned every dark thought into a riot. Hands up, hands up, hands up for the kids who were never really seen. For the ones with a notebook chasing that dream. We gon' shine through the smoke, no disguise. Grew up with the grid on the neon sky. If you feel small, I've been there too. Staring at the ceiling like what do I do? With that little voice saying, move, don't fall. Yeah, that's your future, calling you home. I grew up with the grit under neon skies. Heavy, but it still wanna rise. They told me keep quiet. I weaponized the silence, turned every dark thought into a riot. Hands up for the kids, hands up for the kids who were never really seen. For the ones with a notebook chasing that dream. We gon' shine through the smoke, no disguise. Grew up with the grid on the neon sky.
City on in my headphones, scuffed shoes on a crack road, goggles in my backpack, and the sky that still looks gold. I grew up on late fees, overdrafts, overthinking. Mama kept the lights dim, kept the prayers steady blinking. Hand-me-down hopes, folded up in milk crate. Riding on receipts, turning dead to mixtapes. Friends hit the fast lane, blue lights, red cases. I was in my room, tracing lines on old faces. Every scar on the block is a map of what we learned. You can worship what you're handed or rewrite what you earned. Neon dogma in the gutters of the avenue. Little halos made of gum on my baddest shoe. I was born between the sermon and the bad news. Now I'm dancing on the edge of what I can't lose. Neon dogma in the windows of the corner store. Every closeout is a promise there'll be something more. If the whole world's burning like a backroom tape, I'll be singing to the ashes till the past screen. Everybody got opinions, but the loudest in the room never read what they're defending. I've been sipping on the silence, hearing stories in the static. How a gentle conversation beats a keyboard full of panic. We don't need another idol, we need neighbors that can listen. Need a budget for forgiveness and a surplus of decisions. If love is just a theory, it won't change a single law. So I'm voting with my hours, how I show up when you call. Yeah. Neon dollar in the gutters of the avenue. Little halos made of gum on my bad shoes. I was born between a sermon and a bad news. Now I'm dancing on the edge of what I can't lose. Neon dollar in the windows of the corner store. Every closeout is a promise there'll be something more. If the whole world's burning like a backroom tape, I'll be singing to the ashes till the past reshape. I don't wanna be the sick joke, bitter and proud. I'd rather be the quiet hand reaching through the crowd. If the system is a cage with a see-through roof, we can still learn to fly in this little booth. Neon dharma in the gutters of the avenue. Little halos made of gum on my bad shoes. I was born between the sermon and the bad news. Now I'm dancing on the edge of what I can't lose. Neon dharma in the windows of the corner store. Every closeout is a promise there'll be something more. If the whole world's burning like a backroom tape, I'll be singing to the ashes till the past reshape. Till the past reshape.
Hands up, head down, heart rate way out. You and me, lost in cold, color lip smoke, overload. Scuffed shoes on a sticky floor. Yeah, we came from the back of the line. Old scars in a brand new light. Every bruise in the base looks fine. Cheap wristband, but we feel rich. Laugh hard to the past, let's go. You shout every word off pitch. I don't care, I just need your glow. Do you feel it climbing? Oh, all our ghosts in hiding. Oh, every hurt rewinding. Right now, right now. Take my hand, don't fight it. Oh, all this wreckage shining. Oh, we were born to ride it. Right now, right now. my name like a prayer. We're almost there, we're almost there. Under this neon skyline, we turn the dark to daylight. We were so broken last night. Now every crack is starlight. Under this neon skyline, we burn the fear in bright white. Nothing behind us feels right, but everything here does tonight. In the flower pots, mama praying in the room upstairs. Days from the street, shake the chair. Yeah.
I was 13, stole flames, Ziploc steam. Uncle in the kitchen tryna rinse off shame. He said college ain't coming where we live, little man. Learn to flip this so you never understand outside. Sirens sing like a warp choir inside. Cousin laugh past a bin lighter.
Grandma framed in a photo by the sink. I still bright, but the colors on the brink.
I swore I turned his rust into gold. Every busted window, every story told. They told me pick a side, saint or disaster. I chose both, just hit the gas faster. From ruin to rapture, I run that chapter. We dance on the edge, then we throw our hands after. Shadows on my back, but the crowd gets louder. Turn pain into flames, watch it burn into power. From ruin to rapture, ruin to rapture. I lost what I had just to gain the swagger. If you came from the dark, put your fist in the air. We gon' lift all that hurt till it vanish in the glare. Fast forward, stage lights blind my face. Same block kids in the front, new legs. One hand up, other hand on scars. Still smell gun smoke when I count these bars. Label man said we could clean that verse. I said that's my cousin in that second, third verse. You want hooks, I got hooks. I got left in the fight, but my book full of names that ain't make it to the light. City tryna spin me like a ceiling fan. I remember hiding in the closet from a grown man. Now I'm too loud, old crowd in my chest. Every broken promise in the sad list prayer. Chapter. We dance on the edge, then we throw our hands after. Shadows on my back, but the crowd get louder. Turn pain into flames, watch it burn into power. From ruin to rapture, ruin to rapture. I lost what I had just to gain the swagger. If you came from the dark, put your fist in the air. We gon' lift all that hurt till it vanish in the glare. Who you win, the applause off phase. When the club lights rise, show the stains on your J's. When the drink ain't free and the friends ain't near. When the only thing talking is your doubt and your fear. I was there on the curb in the cold. One cold old dream in a ripped up half-wet note. I ain't pray to be perfect, just pray for a lane. Now thousands of voices shout back my name. Whoa. From ruin to rapture, I run that chapter. We dance on the edge, then we throw our hands after. Shadows on my back, but the crowd gets louder. Turn pain into flames, watch it burn into power. From ruin to rapture, ruin to rapture. I lost what I had just to gain the swagger. If you came from the dark, put your fist in the air. We gon' lift all that hurt till it vanish in the glare. Same
stay smoke. Hands up, eyes closed. One kid in the nosebleed, praying that the verse explodes. I came from the back row, pocket full of bus notes, writing on a crack phone, dreams in the dust glow. Mama in the night shift, prayers over lay bills. I was in a brain twist, fighting all the same ill. Dice games, chain deals, shots in the same field, friends in the same field, names on a gray steel. Teacher said stay still, voice said aim real. Turn the pain into plain film, let the frame heal.
These are my shadow sermons, scream from the edge of the stage. Turn all the hurt to purpose, burn through the doubt and the shame. If you feel lost in the dark right now, let every scar be a spark right now. These are our shadow sermons, we're gonna light up the pain.
Promoter tried to shore me, laughing with the bag team. Told me you're a warm-up, now I'm here to crack beams. Brothers in the fast lane, swerving in the trap scenes. I was in the lab lane, living off of caffeine. Voices in my head say, maybe you should backtrack. Voices from the dead say, kid, you gotta stand fast. Judge in a black robe, reading out a last chance. Cousin took the max low, I took all that backlash.
These are my shadow sermons, scream from the edge of the stage. Turn all the hurt to purpose, burn through the doubt and the shame. If you feel lost in the dark right now, let every scar be a spark right now. These are our shadow sermons, we're gonna light up the pain.
Hands in the sky for the ones not here. Name on your wrist, wipe one more tear. If you feel small when the crowd shouts loud, I was that ghost in the back of the crowd. You are not a lost cause, you are not your last fall. Every single crack wall, waiting on your footstone.
These are my shadow sermons, scream from the edge of the stage. Turn all the hurt to purpose, burn through the doubt and the shame. If you feel lost in the dark right now, let every scar be a spark right now. These are our shadow sermons, we're gonna light up the pain. These are our shadow sermons, we're gonna light up the pain.
Scuff kicks, ink on my thumb, school route, staring at cranes, whole block going numb. Mama's rent late, dad's phone on mute. I learned math, counting favors, and the cost of the truth. crack screen glow. Scrolling past walls, same pain, different flags, same locks on the doors. They say, keep your head down, I say, raise your eyes. Every scar that I carry is a day to settle why. Tell me what you feel when the ground starts shaking. Is it fear, is it hope? Is it memory waking? We've been quiet too long, heartbeats off time. Now the pulse gets louder. We align, yeah. This is for the kids on the back of the bus, writing whole worlds in the margins of rust. Hands up high, let them see your name. You were never made to fit their frame. Turn the pain to a skyline cipher. Every dial make the signal brighter. From the curb to the main stage flame. Say you're true, let it shake the frame. Caseworker tired, clock blinking red. She got dreams of her own, but they live in her head. Homie on paper, still chasing the chance. Judge saw his haircut, never saw his stance. Politicians pose like they live to say, but their shoes never squeak on a bus that's late. I don't need more icons, I need open doors. Less quotes on the timeline, more boots on the floor. Hey. Tell me what you hear when the crowd starts chanting. Is it you, is it us? Is it fear dismantling? We were background noise, now we're leading lines. Every voice turned up, whoa. We align, whoa. This is for the kids on the back of the bus, writing whole worlds in the margins of rust. Hands up high, let them see your name. You were never made to fit their frame. Turn the pain to a skyline cipher. Every dial make the signal brighter. From the curb to the main stage flame. Say you're true, let it shake the frame. From the cracked brick halls to the lights so blinding. Every lost small voice is a star still fighting. If you feel that way, like a stone in your chest, scream it out, breathe it out, let the echo do the rest, yeah. This is for the kids on the back of the bus, writing whole worlds in the margins of rust. Hands up high, let them see your name. You were never made to fit their frame. Turn the pain to a skyline cipher. Every dial make the signal brighter. From the curb to the main stage flame. Say you're true, let it shake the frame.